Today we're going over a real estate market update for Jefferson County. We're going to be looking at all of November's numbers and discussing what they mean for buyers and sellers in today's market. Now, if this is your first time on the channel, my name is Spencer Lowe. I'm with United Real Estate Louisville, and if you are looking at buying or selling this year, feel free to give me a call. I've got my phone number down in the description. If you are new here, make sure you click that subscribe button as well as that bell notification so you never miss another market update just like this. Now, getting into the numbers, the first number we always like to look at is what's called our absorption rate. Now, what an absorption rate is, it's basically how many months of inventory do we currently have sitting on the market. Now, with that being said, 6 months of inventory is considered an even playing field amongst buyers and sellers, so we need about 6 months before we get into that even playing field. It also includes, buyer demand as well as seller supply, which is one of the reasons why this is one of the most important numbers when it comes to the real estate market, determining whether or not it's a buyer's market or a seller's market. Now, currently in Jefferson County, we're sitting at 2.17 months of inventory, which means we need about 3 times the inventory before we start to get into that even playing field time. And with that, we're still sitting in a seller's market just because of our shortage of inventory. Now, the second number we always like to look at is what's called our median days on market. Now, our median days on market is what most houses, from the time they list to the time they accept a contract, how long and how many days does it actually take. Now, currently in Jefferson County for the month of November, we were sitting at 13 days. Now, the last number that we're going to look at is our average sales price. Now, we always look year-to-date numbers versus last year's year-to-date numbers, and with that, we're currently sitting up by 5.66% over last year this time. Now, what do these numbers mean for you? Well, if you're a buyer in today's market, just realize that yes, we are still in a seller's market, and with that, it's really important to have an agent that you're working with as well as being pre-approved. Now, the reason this is important is because some of these houses, when they're listed, they go pretty quickly, and I'm talking, median days on market is 13 days right now, but they sometimes sell same day, next day, so it's really important to make sure that we can get in quickly and put in an offer. And sometimes it's really difficult if we find the dream house on a Saturday to get into it, get an offer, get pre-approved, and make everything work in the timeframes that we need to in that such a short time frame. So get pre-approved, sit down with an agent early in the process can really give you the advantage in the buying process. Now, if you're a seller in today's market, it is really important to remember that yes, we are still in a seller's market, but with that, you can also help increase your chances of selling on the market by pricing your house accordingly to the market, as well as getting professional photos and videos, and then also advertising your house correctly. Now, when it talks about advertising your house correctly, a couple things to remember: most houses are selling in 13 days on the market. With that being said, it's really important to talk to your agent about how they're going to get your house in front of people within that 13 days. Now, personally, I focus on social media ads, and so it's not an issue because once we have our professional photos and videos back and we go to list the property, we can start at Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube ads pretty quickly and get thousands of impressions on them pretty quickly. A couple days, we've got 10,000 impressions on it. So if you're curious about that, give me a call. I've got my phone number down in the description, and I'd love to talk to you about it. Before you go, I do have a handful of other things down in the description. I've got my pre-listing checklist, my seller's guide, and my buyer's guide all down below. I've also got a free estimate for your home's value down below as well. So make sure you jump down there and grab those things. And if this was your first time on my channel, make sure you click that subscribe button as well as that bell notification so you never miss another market update. And I'll see you next month.